Hello everyone, myself Dr. Varsha and today I will demonstrate about the ligaments of knee joint. We can see it, the all ligaments of knee joint except fibrous capsule. So first ligament, we can see this ligamentum patella. So that is a ligamentum patella. That is a ligamentum patella. As we know, that is a 7.5 centimeter long and 2.5 centimeter broad. This is 7.5 centimeter long and 2.5 centimeter broad, and it is attached to the above to the margin and rough posterior surface of the apex of the patella. So that is a patella. So we can see it, that rough posterior surface of the apex of the patella, and below we can see it below to the smooth upper part of the tibial tuberosity. So we can see it, that is a tibial tuberosity. So smooth upper part of the tibial tuberosity. And next ligament is our tibial collateral ligament, and we can see that is tibial collateral ligament. So tibial collateral ligament is also called a middle ligament because it is placed in the middle side. So we can say it medial ligament. So this is a long band of great strength. It has a more strength, and superiorly it attached to the middle epicondyle. That is a middle epicondyle of femur. So that is a middle epicondyle of femur, and that is a lateral epicondyle of femur. So it is attached above middle epicondyle of femur, just below the adductor tubercle. So we can see it just below the adductor tubercle. Inferiorly, when we can see that when it runs downwards inferiorly, it divides into two parts, anterior parts and posterior parts. Anterior parts we can see easily, that is anterior part, and posterior part is deep, posteriorly placed and deep. So firstly we can talk about anterior part. Anterior part, that is called superficial part, and this is a 10 centimeter long and 1.25 centimeter broad, and is separated from capsule by 1 or 2 bursa. So it is separated by capsule. Capsule is covered by the whole knee joint, and capsule and 1 or 2 bursa beneath. Okay, so it is attached below the middle border and posterior part of the middle surface of the shaft. So we can see it is attached below the medial border and posterior part of middle surface of the shaft of tibia. So that is a middle border of tibia, and posterior part of middle surface of the shaft of tibia. So we will now we will talk about the posterior part. The posterior part we cannot see it easily, but something we can see, that is a posterior part, which is a deep part of ligament, and that is short and blends with the capsule and the medial meniscus. We can see that is a medial meniscus, and it is attached to the middle condyle of tibia above the groove of semimembranous. So our third ligament is a fibular collateral ligament, and that is also called lateral ligament. That is a fibular collateral ligament, and that is also called lateral ligament. That is a strong ligament, and the structure is like a cord-like structure, and it is about a 5 centimeter long. Superiorly, you can see the attachment is to the lateral epicondyle of femur and just above the popliteal groove. So that is a popliteal groove, just above the popliteal groove. Inferiorly, we can see it. Inferiorly, it is embraced by the tendon of bicep femoris, and it is attached to the head of fibula in front of its apex. So it is separated from the lateral meniscus by tendon of popliteus. So we can see that is a lateral meniscus and that is a medial meniscus. Okay, our third ligament which we can see, that is the oblique popliteal ligament. So we can see that is a posterior oblique, some ligament is a oblique popliteal ligament. When we talk about the popliteal, that means it will be placed posteriorly, so it is placed posteriorly. So first, oblique popliteal ligament. Most important thing about the oblique popliteal ligament, that is the expansion from the tendon of the semimembranous, and it runs upwards and laterally. It runs upwards. When we separate to the arcuate ligament, we can see it properly. It runs upwards and laterally, blend with the posterior surface of the capsule, and is attached to the intercondylar line and lateral condyle of femur. So that is the intercondylar line and lateral, it blends with the intercondylar line and lateral condyle of femur. So our next is arcuate popliteal ligament. So that we can see that is a arcuate popliteal ligament, and this is a posterior expansion from short lateral ligament. Short lateral ligament is a part of fibrous capsule and it extends from the head of the fibula. So we can see basically it extends from the head of the fibula, but we can see here it extends from the from upwards. So basically it extends from the head, from this side. In structure it cannot show the head of the fibula origin, so basically it is originated from the head of the fibula in posterior side, and arches over the tendon of popliteus. So we can see that the shape is, it arch over the tendon of popliteus and is attached to the posterior border of intercondylar area of tibia. That is the intercondylar, posterior of intercondylar area, that is the intercondylar area of tibia. So we can see that 5 ligaments, we can see it properly visibly. That is a 5 ligament. First are ligamentum patelli, second are medial collateral ligament or tibial collateral ligament, that is a fibular collateral ligament. Posteriorly we have 2 ligaments, arcuate ligament and oblique popliteal ligament, and next is a menisci. Okay, so medial menisci and lateral menisci. That is